welcome to episode 1 of my Fire Emblem Let's Play. And in this episode I'm going to be taking down the prologue chapter and chapter 1 of Lemme's story, which is really just a giant tutorial. And before I get into anything else, I want to ask you guys, what did you guys think of the dope, hype, piece of shit, whatever intro that I made? Spent a lot of time on that. I spent a week on it, and I'm really proud of myself. It's just after a year of working on Windows Movie Maker and moving on to something like Vegas, it looks absolutely amazing. And I'd really like any constructive, keyword there is constructive criticism you have. But anyway, back to Fire Emblem, prologue chapter. You're gonna see here that everything actually is scripted. Like when I get hit right there, that's scripted in the game engine. All the hits that she lands are scripted in the game engine. And there's not really much to talk about in the prologue chapter. It's just you take down one guy, and here I gotta apologize for this. I'm fixing the game settings because on the map, if you don't, they move actually pretty darn slow for my taste. So I'm gonna use a vulnerary like the game states, and I'm gonna end my turn. And yeah, I realize this is kind of boring, but it's the prologue, it's the tutorial. So there's not really much to talk about. Again, all these hits are scripted, and you're gonna see in the next battle phase. She's gonna land a critical, and that's gonna be strippers, yeah. Anyway, scripted. The level up that you're gonna see in a second are all fixed. I'm not complaining about this kind of level up though. It's absolutely great in comparison to some of the other ones you get in here. And I'm just gonna capture the gate in this prologue chapter, and we're gonna move on to chapter 1 of Lemme's quest. And I'm pretty much skipping all the story mode sequences here. What I might do, if you guys want me to, is kind of like a summary at the beginning of every episode. But I assume you guys are just here for, to watch me play. So most likely I won't, and I apologize for that. But I just want to get you guys the gameplay instead. And you'll see here I have 2 new characters on my team. Sane, who's a knight in green, and Kent, who's a knight in red. Right now they're explaining the weapon triangle system, and what the weapon triangle system is. It's basically a game of rock, paper, scissors. And as you can see with Sane, they demonstrated that axe clearly beats the spear, and with Kent and Lynn right now, they're showing you that the sword beats out the axe, and in turn the spear beats out the sword. And next they're going to be, the game tries to explain to you the concept of terrain advantages. As you can see here, Sane's clearly missed, even with an 87 hit percentage. And because the reasoning behind this is that the enemy is inside a forest, and the theory is that you're not going to be able to see your enemy as well in the forest, and they have a bit of a boosted defense as well. And they try to tell you to, whenever you can, go for cover. But right now I want to talk about the differences between Sane and Ken. Now, the difference is that Sane, what he is he's more oriented on offense, so he's gonna hit a little harder. But Ken has a little more defense and a little bit more speed. And personally, I like to take the enemy down as efficient as possible, as quickly as possible. And the way the growths work in here is that soon enough, Zane's gonna be, he's gonna be double attacking everything anyway, so I mostly go for him. But that's not to say Ket's a bad character either. You're really gonna have to play and see which character fits you more, which suits your playstyle more. And you can see what I did there is I moved her over there to check the statistics, but I didn't actually attack him. If I don't like the chances that I have, excuse me, I usually won't go for it. And it's just the way I play. I like playing safe, and I don't like taking a lot of risks. I want something that's guaranteed to me, rather than high risk, high reward, you know? But if you're playing hard mode, which I'm not going to be doing for this Let's Play, but you're certainly welcome to give it a shot. But in hard mode, you're going to be taking more risks, because the enemies are a little more powerful and a little more, what's the term here? Well, they're going to be a little closer to your character stats than in normal, you know. So what I do here is I take out this bandit and, you know, EXP and everything. And now all that stuff is a chapter boss. I'm one square short, but I honestly doubt I would have attacked him anyway, because there's no one there to support him. And what you see me doing here is, again, I'm checking the stats and I'm comparing with everybody else what I would get out of it. I don't think I actually attack him this chapter. Nope. But you see what I did there instead is that I parked him right in front of the boss, and this is going to be... What I'm doing here is I'm parking and I'm tanking him. And this allows me to get a hit on him, and next turn, since my turn is freed up, I can have another character move in and finish him off, or heal him and have him tank him again. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go for the kill. So here Lynn knocks him down to 1 HP, and I'm just going to go in and finish him off with Zane. So yeah, guys, that about wraps it up. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, but this pretty much wraps up the prologue in chapter 1, and you're gonna see here that level up wasn't really that great, but it could be worse. I could have gotten nothing. So yeah, I will see you guys next time.